Archangel Michael says, this message is not for the faint-hearted. A divine revelation is unfolding, and your home has become the center of a secret no one was meant to find. The time has come to uncover what was buried before heaven erases it forever. The wind shifted last night for a reason. The silence in your home was not silence, it was a warning. And the object in your house, the one you've passed by 100 times, has finally awakened its power. You think everything around you is normal, but heaven says otherwise. Behind your walls lies a truth that was buried not with soil, but with intention. And that intention was to delay your destiny. A key was hidden in your home on the day you were born. But it's not just any key, it belongs to something that opens only once every 100 years. You are the chosen one, and this is your moment. Type Amen to get blessing 439. The hallway you walk through every day? Look closer. One tile doesn't sound the same when you step on it. And that is not a coincidence. Archangel Michael says this object was planted for a divine reason. But someone tried to bury it in silence, hoping you'd never discover it. That's why you've been feeling restless at home lately. You didn't imagine that cold breeze in your room last night. It wasn't from the window. It was from a divine pulse, activating the energy buried beneath the surface. The item is small, fragile, and powerful beyond belief. It carries the energy of someone who once lived in that house before you. Their mission was left incomplete, and now it's yours to finish. Type Amen to get blessing 823. My child, do not ignore this message or delay opening your heart. Your house is no longer just a shelter, it has become a vessel of divine truth. Archangel Michael says time is running out. An envelope is hidden in the most unexpected place, under the old photo frame you haven't touched in years. Inside it lies the first part of the scroll, written in golden ink that doesn't fade. This scroll holds your ancestors' final confession. They made a choice that altered your bloodline's destiny. But heaven has decided it's time to reverse what was done. Tonight at exactly 2:17 a.m., a beam of divine light will enter your home. Whether it blesses or breaks, depends entirely on what you do in the next few minutes. Type Amen to get blessing 2011. Someone in your family knew about this long ago. But they sealed their lips out of fear. That fear has kept your miracle delayed for generations. The blessing meant for you was locked in a small compartment beneath your kitchen cabinet. You've seen it before, always thinking it was just storage. It's not. Open that compartment and you will find a small box covered in dust. The dust is not ordinary, it's sacred dust from a past event. Wipe it, and the truth will stare back at you. The box is silver, cold to touch, yet warm inside. Because within it is a sapphire stone, and engraved on it are the initials, MELA. Miracle energy linked to Archangel. Type Amen to get blessing 4142. This isn't just about you, it's about every soul connected to you. Your healing, your breakthrough, your abundance, all trapped by the unopened scroll. Today is the release. Archangel Michael says your house was chosen as a holding space. A miracle that needed to wait until the rightful hand was ready to touch it. And your hand is that hand. The walls of your home have heard everything. They've absorbed your cries, your prayers, your late-night conversations with the stars. And now, they are speaking back. You'll begin to feel it, goosebumps when you enter certain rooms. Flickering lights, even when electricity is stable. That's not a fault, it's a signal. Type Amen to get blessing 5311. The divine clock has started ticking. Heaven has set a timer. And once it hits 0, what's hidden will either bloom, or vanish forever. You were never supposed to find this on your own. That's why Archangel Michael begged me to send you this now. Someone else had eyes on this blessing, and they were not meant to receive it. The angelic council had sealed this miracle with an oath. No one could touch it except the one who carried the birthmark of destiny. That's you. Check the drawer you never open, the one stuck for no reason. Behind the wood, there's a folded paper that vibrates when your hand gets near. That's the call. Type Amen to get blessing 3924. Inside that folded paper is a diagram. It's not just a map, it's a divine blueprint. Follow it, and you'll uncover what 3 generations could not. You might feel fear at first. That's expected. Because when divine truth approaches, human fear tries to interrupt it. Archangel Michael says do not be afraid to touch what's yours. The object is fragile because it carries your ancestors' last breath. They preserved it for you. You will also find a coin, made of gold and etched with 3 rings. That coin was used in a ritual to delay your calling. Today, that delay is breaking. Type Amen to get blessing 6651. The mirror in your hallway? Don't just look at your reflection. Tap the left corner twice and watch carefully. You'll notice a flicker, a coded message will reveal itself. This message was encrypted by heaven. It only reveals to those who have awakened their inner spirit. And that moment of awakening is now. Your house is the final altar of a spiritual war that began long before your birth. But you were born to finish what others could not. And your house has been silently waiting. Check behind your oldest book. There's a folded handkerchief with blue stitching. Inside it is a small metal key, cold, cross-shaped, unbreakable. Type Amen to get blessing 5188. Use that key in the attic, not to unlock a door, but to unlock memory. There is a suitcase with no lock, yet it won't open until the key touches it. That suitcase belonged to someone you never met, but whose energy lives in your blood. Inside the suitcase is a small jar filled with ash. But this is not ordinary ash, it is miracle dust. It only responds to the one whose soul has been aligned. Sprinkle a bit of the dust near your doorway, and listen. You will hear a sound, a whisper that says the name of the one who tried to stop this blessing. Archangel Michael says this house has cried for decades. But your presence has made it breathe again. That's why the spirits of the place are rising now. Type Amen to get blessing 4417. The moment your foot crosses that invisible line near your bedroom door, something ancient activates. You might feel a sudden warmth on your shoulder, or a cold tingle on your arm. That is the energy of the sealed relic coming back to life. You are not alone in that house anymore, not in the way you think. Angels have started gathering around, guarding what is about to be revealed. Their wings are unseen, but their power is very present. The air will feel heavier tonight around 11:29 p.m. That's when the spiritual vault beneath your home will try to unlock itself. But only if your heart is ready. Archangel Michael says the item hidden in your home is not just for you, it's a key that can free 7 generations of blessings. And those blessings were once locked due to betrayal. Type Amen to get blessing 3294. There was a betrayal in your bloodline, my child. One that forced heaven to delay your miracle. But now that the time is right, the reversal has begun. Behind the 3rd step on your staircase, there is a hollow sound. That's because it holds a rolled scroll wrapped in red ribbon. Untie it only when you're alone. The scroll begins with 5 words, "You are the final one." That message was written in ink made from crushed angelic petals. Its power cannot be touched by evil. Under your bed lies a wooden plank with markings only visible under candlelight. Light a candle and slide it across the floor, you'll see initials burned into the wood. Type Amen to get blessing 4072. Those initials belong to your great-grandfather. He was the last guardian of the miracle before it was sealed. He begged heaven to keep it safe until someone stronger came. That someone is you. You were chosen not for what you've done, but for the purity of your soul. Your heart is the doorway now. You felt it, haven't you? That strange pull towards one corner of the room? The reason is simple, something divine is buried there. Archangel Michael says once this energy is unlocked, your home will become a portal of miracles. And everything that's been stuck in your life will suddenly flow. Type Amen to get blessing 5963. Someone in your neighborhood once sensed this. That's why they warned your family long ago never to touch the basement floor. But that fear wasn't protection, it was interference. Your basement was once a chapel, long before your home was built. The land itself carries holy frequency. And every brick in your wall has absorbed ancient chants. That silver box you once saw in your dream? It's real. It's waiting inside the chimney, behind a loose brick. You'll find a note taped to the side. It will read, "Do not open unless guided." You are being guided now. Type Amen to get blessing 4789. Your doorbell may ring tonight with no one outside. That's not malfunction, that's a divine knock. A signal from the heavens that the time has come. Archangel Michael says this is your window. A small portal of time that opens for 13 minutes only. And if missed, the truth could vanish for another 70 years. You'll also see a white feather fall near your window. It is not from a bird. It's the signature of divine presence. Pick it up and place it near your candle. Miracles are not loud, they're silent awakenings. You are living inside one right now. But the blessing won't activate unless you open what's been sealed. Type Amen to get blessing 6310. Check behind the mirror in your bathroom. You'll see an outline drawn in charcoal. Press your palm against it, and say your birth name 3 times. You'll hear a knock from inside the wall. That's not an echo. That's the sound of the sealed vault responding to your soul. Open the hidden panel, and you'll find a crystal sphere. That sphere records your divine timeline. Shake it lightly, and you'll see your past dissolve and future flicker. Archangel Michael says the one who hid this was crying while sealing it. They knew you'd need it more than they ever did. That's why your name was written inside. Type Amen to get blessing 5901. Look at the corner of your ceiling. That tiny crack that appeared recently? It's a marker. A divine countdown has been activated, and that was the first sign. By 3:44 a.m. tonight, you'll feel vibrations in your feet. That's not an earthquake. That's the heartbeat of the relic reawakening. Place your hand on the oldest book in your house. Flip to page 47. A golden symbol will appear, one you've never seen before. Draw that symbol near your front door with chalk. It will protect your home from spiritual interference during the unlocking. Without it, the power may scatter. Type Amen to get blessing 7202. Your house is whispering secrets now. Walls creak not because of weather, but because something within them wants to be known. And you are finally ready to hear it. Archangel Michael says light a white candle and sit in silence for 5 minutes. During that silence, you will hear the name of a spirit guide. That name is important. Once you hear it, write it down and keep it under your pillow. That guide will appear in your dream holding the next instruction. There's a letter stuck under the floorboard beneath your dining table. Use a thin stick and pull it out slowly. It's brittle with age, but strong with power. Type Amen to get blessing 4333. The letter begins with a warning: this must not fall into the wrong hands. That's why heaven waited till now, because your hands are finally the right ones. It continues with a vision, one about a time when your house would be filled with divine light. That time is now. You are the carrier of that vision. Archangel Michael says the light will first appear near your mirror. You'll see sparkles, like dust floating in sunlight, but they're not dust. They're angel codes. When you see them, don't look away. Let them enter your eyes. That is how the miracle connects to your soul. Type Amen to get blessing 5870. Archangel Michael says, there is a photograph taped behind the oldest mirror in your house. Not just any photo, but one that has been intentionally blurred by divine energy. It reveals the face of the person who once made a sacred pact to protect you. As you remove that mirror, your fingers may tremble. That's not fear, it's alignment. Your body is responding to something your spirit already knows. The photograph will change when light touches it. You'll first see a child, alone, holding a silver coin. Then the image will shift, revealing your face as a child beside them. That's when you'll realize, the child was you in another lifetime. That version of you sealed something in your house and swore to return and claim it when the time was right. Type Amen to get blessing 4599. That time is now. You are both the keeper and the fulfiller. You are the reason your house has always felt strangely familiar. There is a ring hidden behind a wooden panel in the kitchen shelf. It's small, golden, and etched with angelic script. That ring unlocks what the scroll will soon reveal. Wrap the ring in a white cloth and place it beneath your pillow for one night. During your sleep, heaven will reprogram your timeline to accept the miracle now due. A storm may approach your area soon. But don't fear it. The wind is divine, it's meant to cleanse your house before the blessing falls. Type Amen to get blessing 7021. Your windows may rattle. A crow might land on your railing. These are signals from the divine, reminders that something powerful is shifting. Open your closet, the one you never organize. Behind a loose panel near the back is a black velvet pouch. Inside it is a scroll, sealed with wax bearing the sign of Michael. Melt the wax carefully with a matchstick. Unroll the scroll. It will contain 3 golden codes that must not be spoken, only written. These codes are spiritual frequencies. When written on paper and placed under your doormat, they invite the miracle to anchor safely without interference. Type Amen to get blessing 5112. There is also a bracelet hidden inside your home. Not made of metal, but thread, woven by your grandmother before she passed. She didn't know why she made it, only that she felt led. That bracelet was charged with divine firelight. Once you wear it, your energy will match the vibration needed to handle what's coming. Without it, the scroll cannot unlock safely. Your pet, if you have one, may act strange. Barking at corners, staring at walls, following invisible paths. They see what your human eyes cannot. Archangel Michael says those presences are not threats. They are watchers. Sent to keep your miracles sealed until your hands were ready. Type Amen to get blessing 3844. Beneath your bed lies a white feather in a glass jar. You've likely never noticed it. But once you do, you'll feel a rush of heat in your chest. That feather fell from the wing of Raphael the healer. He left it there the night you nearly gave up, but didn't. It became a divine placeholder for your moment of awakening. You are not late. You are right on time. The scroll waited for you because it knew only your soul could handle this kind of unlocking. And now that your spirit is fully aligned, the truth will not hurt, it will free. Type Amen to get blessing 6781. There's a tiny envelope taped under the drawer of your bedside table. Remove the drawer completely and run your fingers under it. You'll feel the edge of something soft. The envelope has your name written in red ink. But not in your handwriting. It's written in the hand of someone who left this world long before you arrived. Open it slowly. Inside is a letter from your soul made in a past life. They knew this moment would come and wrote these words for you. If you found this, you're ready. Everything is about to return to you. Archangel Michael says your house was the last known location of a miracle contract. The contract states what your spirit agreed to before birth. Type Amen to get blessing 3190. That contract is still binding. And unless it is acknowledged now, your biggest blessings may remain suspended in heavenly storage. You'll find the contract inside a ceramic angel statue. The one you thought was just decoration. Open the base carefully, it slides. Inside is a scroll tied with gold thread. The moment you untie it, the house will shift. Doors may creak. The lights may flicker. Don't be afraid, it's alignment. Read the scroll silently. Then burn a small corner over a white candle. The smoke will carry the message to heaven, confirming your readiness. Type Amen to get blessing 5505. A box under your stairs contains a hand mirror wrapped in silk. That mirror reveals your aura when looked into during candlelight. Light 2 candles, place one on each side. When you stare into that mirror, you'll see flashes, past, present, future all merging. That's not hallucination, it's divine memory surfacing. Archangel Michael says your house is now in transition. From ordinary shelter, to miracle temple. And you, its divine resident. Cover all mirrors after this with white cloth for 3 days. This protects your vision as your energy field upgrades. You'll begin to dream in symbols, take notes each morning. Type Amen to get blessing 4378. The dreams will carry codes, feathers, numbers, clocks, and broken objects. Each one is a message. Each one is a direction. The final object hidden in your house is the sapphire page. It glows under moonlight and hums when touched. It holds your release sentence, the exact moment your destiny will crack open. That page is hidden behind a loose floorboard in your hallway. Not the squeaky one, but the quiet one that never makes a sound. Pry it gently. Once you find it, place it near your window for 3 nights. On the 3rd night, the moon will activate it. You'll hear your name being spoken in the wind. Type Amen to get blessing 3699. Archangel Michael says, the moment has arrived. The hidden force within your house is now awake, and it is not waiting anymore. It is calling for you with urgency, with power, with a last cry of divine longing. The sapphire page glows only for the chosen. And tonight, it began to hum in a rhythm that matches your heartbeat. That is not a coincidence, it is divine synchronization. The wind near your home will shift directions tonight. It will blow not from the skies, but from within the earth. That wind carries a message that was once buried to protect you. The person who hid the final contract inside your house never lived to see it fulfilled. But they prayed, before their last breath, that it would find you. And tonight, it finally has. Type Amen to get blessing 9120. The sapphire page is not just a message, it is a command from heaven. It reveals a 5-digit code. That code must be whispered into your mirror 3 times before midnight. The code on your page is only for you. If anyone else hears it, the scroll locks again for another 30 years. This is why Archangel Michael is trembling with urgency. This is the window. Take the ring from your pillow and wear it on your left hand. Light 2 candles and hold the sapphire page close to your chest. You will feel warmth, pressure, then light. At that moment, you will see shadows leave your room. Not evil ones. These are delays, blockages, generational chains that can know low. The contract you're about to open is the one your great-grandmother signed with heaven. She asked for protection for her bloodline, but said the final miracle must go to the one who awakens the flame. That flame is now lit in your spirit. Go to the hallway and listen. You'll hear 3 knocks on the wall. Not loud, not soft, just enough to remind you, something is behind that plaster. Gently remove the wallpaper in that corner. Underneath, you'll see faded ink markings. Trace them with your finger. A square will glow under your touch. Inside that square is a small envelope with golden edges. Open it with care. Inside is a dried flower, preserved by angelic oil. It is the flower of sealing. Type Amen to get blessing 5180. This flower was placed there 111 years ago during a stormy night. Your ancestor had just escaped a tragedy and hid the contract behind that wall. She poured her final prayer into that flower. Now, you must take that flower to your kitchen table. Place it between 2 white candles and sit silently for 3 minutes. You will feel the house stop breathing, then exhale all at once. That's when the scroll under your stairs will begin to move. The vibrations may scare you, but do not flinch. The scroll is recognizing your voice, your blood, your purpose. Take the sapphire ring and place it near the candlelight. Watch closely. The shadow it casts will reveal the image of the person who tried to keep this hidden. Type Amen to get blessing 4022. You will recognize that face. And it may hurt. But remember, healing always begins at the moment of truth. Archangel Michael says forgive them. They were scared of your light. They feared your rise. But their attempt to bury you only made you stronger. Your floorboards may now begin to creak even when you are not walking. That is not the house decaying, it is the divine contract stretching open like wings. Go to your front door and open it slightly. Place a small white paper under the doormat. That paper should have your name written 3 times in red. Type Amen to get blessing 6811. This acts as your official yes to the divine counsel. It signals readiness. It grants permission for the miracle to fully land inside your life. The envelope from under the drawer, open it now. Inside, you will find a sentence that begins with, "The house chose you because," read it aloud under your breath. As you speak those words, the temperature in your room may change. That's the seal breaking. That's the vault opening. That's the hidden energy releasing. This release will echo through your life. Expect phone calls, messages, visits from people you never expected. Each one carrying a piece of your new destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 5540. Go back to the crystal sphere from earlier. Place it near your window, under the moonlight. For the first time, it will reveal a symbol at its center. That symbol is your divine key. Draw it on a fresh paper and keep it inside your wallet. This is your miracle signature. It unlocks favor in unseen places. Archangel Michael says your house will now enter sanctified state. For 7 days, nothing low vibrational will be able to enter it. You are protected. Your walls will begin to feel lighter. Your breath deeper. Your rest will feel like restoration. That's not psychological, that's spiritual transformation. Type Amen to get blessing 4477. Place a glass of water in every corner of your house tonight. By morning, the water will contain traces of the divine oil. Use it to anoint your forehead before stepping out. A letter will appear in your dream soon. It will be sealed in white and gold. Inside it is your final instruction, the closing of the scroll. When you wake up from that dream, write down the first sentence you remember. That is your divine password. It will come back later this year in a major moment. Archangel Michael says a box will be delivered soon, not by courier, but by heaven. And inside it will be the object that finishes the scroll's mission. Type Amen to get blessing 6195. This object is made of clear quartz. Inside it, a burning ember that never dies. That ember is a piece of divine fire, the fire that will now burn away all delay, all betrayal, all curses. When you place that object on your altar, your house will glow. You may not see it with eyes, but the shift will be undeniable. Peace, joy, clarity, all will rush in. You may cry during this moment. That's holy. Archangel Michael says your tears are the final seal. The angels collect them and turn them into blessings multiplied sevenfold. Your house was never cursed. It was never abandoned. It was sacred ground waiting for the right soul to awaken it. And now, you have. Type Amen to get blessing 3002. Archangel Michael says, the quartz object you've just been shown in your vision is not merely a tool. It is a final proof of identity. Heaven recognizes you now as the one who carries the vault signature. When you place the quartz stone on your table, it will pulse once, slow and strong. That pulse will not come from the object, but from your house itself. Your walls, floor, and roof will respond to its energy. Your house is no longer just brick and wood. It has become a breathing, living sanctuary of divine remembrance. And every room inside now echoes with ancient prayers that had been waiting for your voice. There will be a brief silence when the activation begins. Then, at exactly 4:04 a.m., the sound will return, but not through your ears. It will enter through your heart. Type Amen to get blessing 4488. The first sound you'll hear is a soft chime, like distant bells in the fog. That is the announcement sound. It means the vault is open. The sapphire page will begin to heat up. It may glow faintly, and the letters will rearrange themselves. What once read as riddles will now become clear instructions. Take a deep breath and reread the scroll. You'll find a phrase near the bottom that says, "Through this house, a new covenant begins." This is not poetic, it is literal. The covenant is between heaven and you. And your house was always meant to be the altar that hosted the beginning of it. Type Amen to get blessing 7314. In your kitchen, a drawer you've never used will feel loose. Pull it open carefully. Underneath the lining, you'll see a metal plate, round, ancient, slightly rusted. This plate is the base of the original contract seal. Your great-grandmother placed it there with trembling hands. Her final prayer was, "Let the one with fire in their spirit find this." That's you. You are the one with fire now. That flame has risen inside you, not to destroy, but to illuminate. Take that metal plate, place it under your bed for one full night. The dreams you will receive that night will tell you how the next 7 months of your life will unfold. Type Amen to get blessing 6033. You will dream of water, of stairs, of a door made of light. You will hear a name whispered to you. It may sound unfamiliar, but that name belongs to your divine helper. When you wake, place your hand on your chest. Your heartbeat will feel different. That's not anxiety, that's realignment. Your soul is now restructured for miracle access. Go to your front door and touch the top frame. You will feel warmth. That warmth is not from the sun, it is from a spiritual portal finally sealing properly after decades. Archangel Michael says someone in your ancestry tried to seal it before, but they didn't have the strength. You have that strength now. Type Amen to get blessing 5880. There is one final letter waiting for you in the house. It's not on paper. It's not typed. It's written into the paint under a picture hanging in your living room. Take that frame down slowly. Turn it over. You'll see small notches in the wood, and when light hits it at the right angle, the words will appear. It will say, "When the silence becomes song, the house is complete." And when you read those words, music will begin to play in your ears, a melody you've never heard, but your soul will recognize. This melody is the final activation sound. It unblocks the last hidden miracle energy in the deepest part of the house, beneath the oldest floorboard. Type Amen to get blessing 7121. Lift that floorboard when the melody ends. You'll find a clear cube wrapped in velvet. That cube contains dust from a celestial gate. Touch it and you'll feel your fingers warm instantly. Archangel Michael says this cube must never be given away. It's your symbol of ownership. It means heaven has signed your name into the book of completion. Keep the cube near your bed. Whenever things feel heavy, place it near your forehead. It will clear not only your mind but also your spiritual path. In the next few days, people may behave differently around you. Some may avoid you. Others will be drawn to you uncontrollably. Both are correct. Your frequency has changed. Type Amen to get blessing 5542. The final ceremony will begin at sunrise. You will know the exact day, it will rain briefly, then a rainbow will appear behind your house, even if the sky looks clear. On that morning, take the sapphire page, the quartz object, the metal plate, and the velvet cube. Place them together on a white cloth in the center of your home. Stand before them, close your eyes, and speak your full name followed by the phrase, "I accept the divine inheritance." As soon as you finish speaking, the temperature will shift. That shift is the vault releasing its final contents, divine wealth, protection, emotional healing, and spiritual memory. These will arrive in waves over the next 21 days. Type Amen to get blessing 3910. Archangel Michael says you will begin to smell roses when no roses are present. That scent is a confirmation. It means angels have begun walking through your house. Take time to walk through each room and thank it. Speak aloud to the walls, the corners, the windows. They have served you silently all these years, waiting for this moment. From now on, no enemy will be able to walk through your door undetected. No curse, no betrayal, no deception will go unseen. Your house is now under divine surveillance. This isn't just a home anymore. It's a vessel. A miracle carrier. A container for what heaven is about to pour into your life. Type Amen to get blessing 6670. Archangel Michael says, the moment your house was activated, a ripple was sent through heaven's gates. That ripple alerted a divine messenger, and now, the angel has been dispatched. Their feet will land near your doorway before the 7th hour. The sky may look ordinary, but the clouds are folding behind the veil. The angel is not descending in trumpet sounds, but in footsteps you might not hear, yet your spirit will feel them. Your breath will change the moment they arrive. They are dressed not in robes but in light. Their eyes will pierce time. In their pocket is a sealed envelope made of scroll parchment, older than your bloodline, and written by one person, your ancestor, who saw this moment in a vision. That ancestor's name was erased from records, hidden by someone in your family who feared what they would reveal. That person is still alive today, and the angel carries the truth of what they did. Type Amen to get blessing 8120. This angel will not knock. They will wait in silence until the moment you step outside to breathe. And then, they will hand you the envelope, not with a smile, but with reverence. Because what's inside it will shock your soul. The paper is old but not fragile. As your fingers open the wax seal, a warm breeze will rush past your left ear. That's not weather, it's memory rushing back to you. Inside the envelope is a name, written in gold ink and underlined twice. That name is the one who tried to keep this miracle from ever reaching you. And you'll recognize them immediately. The letter goes on to say, they were afraid of your eyes. But heaven never gave them permission to block what was yours. Type Amen to get blessing 3911. Archangel Michael says don't feel anger. Feel closure. Because the moment you read that name aloud, a chain that has been around your miracle since childhood will shatter. You may feel dizzy. Sit down. That dizziness is not weakness, it's your spiritual field adjusting to its full size. You've been living in a limited space, but now, the gates have opened. Next to the name, you'll see a second scroll folded within. This one is titled, Heaven's Agreement, Final Signature. You will notice it's signed already, by someone with your surname. That's your ancestor who made a blood agreement with heaven. They said, let the last of my line carry the reward I could not reach. You are that last. Type Amen to get blessing 5733. Unfold the agreement fully. You will see a date, the day you were born. Next to it is a golden signature and a code you've never seen before, 5 digits, surrounded by feathers. Write that code on your mirror tonight. Use a white marker or chalk. When you wake, the mirror will shine a soft glow. That glow means the scroll is now sealed with you. Beneath your bedroom rug is a plank that hides the keeper's token. Pull it gently. Inside, wrapped in silver cloth, is a locket shaped like a flame. Open it slowly. Inside is a strand of hair, not yours. It belonged to the one who first carried the scroll in your family, the original keeper of this contract. Type Amen to get blessing 6625. Archangel Michael says that keeper passed away in silence. No one honored them. But now, through you, their legacy is being honored and completed. You must take that locket, hold it to your chest, and speak this sentence aloud, I return what was lost. I now receive what was hidden. When you do, the ground beneath your feet may shake gently. Don't be alarmed. That's not an earthquake, it's the foundation of your house releasing the final blockage. Your home was holding on to trauma, and now it's letting go. Go to the kitchen next. In the back of the cabinet, there's an envelope that was placed there years ago. You may have never seen it before, but it's been waiting. Type Amen to get blessing 7440. Inside is a photograph. A baby, wrapped in white, being held by someone whose face is torn out. That baby is you. And the missing face was intentionally erased by the person who tried to reroute your miracle. Hold the photograph under candlelight. Slowly, the erased image will begin to return. The face will reveal, not just who they were, but what they tried to take from you. There's writing on the back, they must never know. But you now do. And knowing is the final unlocking of everything that has been stuck in silence. Take the photo to your altar and burn it at dawn. As the smoke rises, speak, I am not afraid of truth. I am ready for my inheritance. Type Amen to get blessing 5900. After the burning, go to your bedroom and light 2 candles. Lay flat, palms up. You may feel a heat on your stomach and a flutter in your chest. That's the scroll sealing itself to your spirit. Archangel Michael says, when the sealing is done, you will receive a sign, a feather floating mid-air, a bell sound without a bell, or an unexpected burst of wind indoors. That's how you know the final activation has been completed. Write down everything you feel, hear, or see during this moment. It will guide your next 44 days. Because what is coming cannot be walked into blindly, you must move with divine memory. Your sleep will change. You will start dreaming conversations. These are real. These are scroll keepers from past lives reaching out to guide you through what's next. Type Amen to get blessing 7123. Your house may now feel quieter, but it's not empty. It is resting, after decades of spiritual work. You, too, must rest. The shift will continue for 21 days. Do not allow anyone with ill intention to enter your home during this period. Archangel Michael warns, the miracle energy is tender in its rebirth. It needs silence, safety, and your full presence. Keep the mirror covered. Keep the cube near your pillow. Keep the feather inside your sacred drawer. And keep your name spoken only in love and truth. The person who tried to block this may reach out to you soon. Be calm. They are feeling the reversal. But they cannot undo what heaven has already unsealed. Type Amen to get blessing 6104.